Hey everybody, what's happening? Okay, so I had a super busy week this week. I spent Monday, Tuesday on a short film, and then the rest of the week, Tuesday, Thursday, I was working in the college and kind of picking apart what we had already recorded from episode 1 and 2. And that's a lot. There's like over 1,000 different one takes that I'm trying to compile and extract and filter out the garbage and the playing for the juicy bits, which is, pretty tedious and long. I mean, it's not tedious, it's just long. And yeah, and then on yesterday, my family came to town, my extended family came to town, so I was hanging out with them. They got me this jumper, really nice jumper. Thank you, Mumsy. And yeah, so today I think we're just going to do more of the same. I'm going to just think about, what we have actually already got in the pocket and try and maybe, something I learned was like I need to give a little bit more time because I'm having to kind of fade out a little bit and I'm kind of losing some sounds just because I didn't wait like a second, in between takes or in between triggers. So yeah, that's something I'm going to apply. Also, then obviously sound wise, I want to, I want to develop and I want to try some new stuff out. I don't know what that stuff is yet. I'm just here riffing. So yeah, I don't know if this is going to be the last stream. I might do another one, but the reason for that is that I'm coming up with so much source that it's like it's difficult to edit all that stuff, So, and I have a deadline for this of the 14th, and then a friend of mine is also working on it. His name's Andrea. He's working on the design section of the library, so I need to, and his deadline is the 14th, and then I'll need to do all the metadata and stuff on that. And I'm talking to an artist at the moment as well to do some illustrations to change this cover with the typo. So yeah, there's loads going on. The reason I want to finish it so quickly is because I want to start working on my portfolio again. I need to update my stuff. I want to get, a job, and it's more and more competitive. I got things to do basically. And this is one of those things, and I really enjoy doing this, but how long is a piece of string, I need to crack on. So speaking of cracking on, let's crack on. Let me just see, because I just did this exact thing and it crashed. Oh, we're not crashing. Okay, let's just give it a little test-a-rooney. Yeah, nice one. Okay, cool, great. Well, I think it would be really awesome to have a look at what we did already. So just to kind of look like, oh wow, look, this is kind of looking cool now all of a sudden. I love when like, your naming convention, I mean, I didn't really try it out too much and I have no idea what this AI, oh, all CBH, my bad. I mean, I don't know why I didn't capitalize the two L's. Well, I kind of do now, actually. Okay, anyway. It's cool when your naming convention all of a sudden looks really, like, nice. Okay. Even though it's not really a convention. It kind of is a convention. Okay, let's go. There's no distractions. Right, so let's see what happens when I just start loading these up. Are they going to spew out? Oh, my MIDI. What's happening? Hello. Oh, it is actually working. It's just really low. Okay. Oh. This is weird. Maybe I meant to do a load of these. Seems a bit quiet to me. I'm just gonna try and... No, everything should be okay. Oh man, I should really do a little test of this before, right? Okay, voice meter. Yeah, get rid of that thing. It is playing, which is weird. Can I kill the MIDI or something? Oh no. Hang on a minute. Let me do my little thingy thing. So you can see where I'm looking. I'm a real pro, man. I'm a real pro. Okay. Yeah, it feels like the MIDI needs to be killed. I have a shortcut for that somewhere, but mini panic. And now let's go again. Something is happening. Okay, there's a lot of stuff on this. Anyway, let's go to the next one. I'm not sure what that was meant to be, but maybe I need to go like super, super low or something. Let's go to the fire whoosh line. It's kind of cool. Lots of reverb. I actually really liked some of those ones that we recorded. Hiss, aggressive, or hurt. This is all with the library, and there's a lot of modulation happening here. Yeah, that does sound aggressive, right? Nice. Okay, let's go to the B version of that. Same thing. An extreme tail on the reverb. Then we've got lion throat grunt hungry, and this uses the door closing for the envelope. Modulate the others. Me snoring. That's what Kathy has to deal with. Kathy's my partner. Okay, let's go. It's the same thing, but with a bit of a... This is another part of the sounds that we actually collected, where it's like sometimes there's like a second sound that kind of like that you heard there, like kind of like that, but a bit more like, which I should really get rid of. Okay, then we got the... You see that kind of like, kind of like a fart. Yeah, and that kind of ruins the sound sometimes, especially when I don't leave the tail go. Like if I left the tail, at least you could maybe... I don't know, you have a bit more like flexibility with where you want to fade it out and what you want to do with it. But you don't have a lot of flexibility if I leave the tail and I just go... Even you can see the release is like not happening at all. Okay, low glottal with hiss, and this has the OTT on it. Oh, maybe I need to come down. Yeah, this was the one with the kind of hiss that we had, which I want to get rid of, but yeah, then we got... low rumble and large and wet. Yeah, that's true to the name. Low rumble, large creature. Could also say wet. This was probably one of the first ones I think I did. Some of them I did off of stream, I believe. But only like 2 or something. Okay, similar rumbles. Yeah, similar rumble again. They're all similar rumbles. That's got a different tone. These are quite good. They're kind of like whale-sized creatures, you know? Massive dinosaur creature, I like it. Massive lion, let's see. Yeah, these are cool. Plunger cluster zombie moaner. What a name. Okay, then... This is a weird one. sounds completely artificial, but there was like a section that I recorded, I don't know what, probably the first stream, where it did have this kind of like digital like tone kind of to it, and it's like I took them all out. Like I'm not like deleting them or anything. I'm just putting them in like an unused sort of thing that I'll probably keep for my own purposes, but I won't release with the library. And some of them are like very like, so it's kind of robot-y, sci-fi, like, but it's not in an intentional way, you know. So it sounds kind of stupid. Those ones, it would be great to record the stems on, right? Like, so that you could actually get rid of that section or tailor it or do something, you know. And so maybe I will do one more. Who knows? Oh, I don't want to commit to doing another one. But maybe one with the stream where I use Reaper, you know, where I can actually, so that I use Reaper to, you know, bounce out the stems, and we'll kind of show that workflow. Okay. I haven't actually done that workflow, by the way, so, you know, I'm talking some mad crap here. But it would be cool for me to learn it, and that's the kind of point of this, right? Okay, so I think that's still the zombie, right? Yeah. Let's go to the werewolf transformation. We've got some reverb on this guy. That's another thing, like the reverb, like, I don't know if it's necessarily a good, like, I wouldn't want reverb on it if I was using it. But I guess if I was using it, I might not use like a printed combination of loads of sounds. You know, I might use like the sounds myself and do something with it so that I have a unique sound as opposed to just a sound from a library. But then there's people who use these in different ways, right? Like sometimes people use libraries, they just say, oh, we've got some, I just want to put this in. Done. Maybe not with reverb, but yeah. So maybe like some people who aren't sound designers, like film people or something like that might, you know, who knows. Maybe like some short film people. Whoa, I have a contact. Okay, let's go. Now the werewolf transformation one more time. It's got something to it. And the wet and growly. I didn't know you could have and in file names, the ampersand sign. Amphibian, which I don't know if it's spelled correctly, but we're riffing on that. I swear I don't even have like dyslexia or anything like that. I mean, not that I know of, but honestly, I have spelling mistakes in everything. Just a sec, 1 sec on this. I feel like I have something disconnected. We'll be right back after these messages. Just a secundo. I know that there's nobody watching, but I do want to have a chat just in case. Just a secundo, guys. Come. YouTube, this, that, the other. Chrome makes YouTube. Okay. Now, if anybody does stumble and says, hey, yo, what was that wet and growly? This is how you spell amphibian. Then, you know, we'll be here. Okay, back to it. Okay, so there's a common trend. It's very, they're long, they're rumbly, they're very low end, they're wet, you know. Yeah, so a couple of things. I don't know if we're going to get away from the low end thing. We can try. I think I might need some different, like, source, like some real animals, like pig squeals or smaller, like, I don't know, like birds and stuff. I did pitch down like a rooster before and it sounded incredible. But then again, pitching it down, you know, it's like, this is not what it's all about, you know. But maybe that's the only trick I know for now. But we're improving. Stay positive. Okay, so wet. I think we can change the wet. I don't know what, but maybe like, what would a dry monster sound like? I don't know. On that note, let's swap. Boom. Let's have a look, see what we got. Yep. Okay. Kind of did the hiss. That was good. I'm going to do the same thing and go from the command. Sounds like someone choking. That's something like the tongue click is actually something. I wish I had more of that because it's like such a kind of cliche creature sound. I mean, it's really effective. I don't think that it's bad. I think it's now cliche, but when they did it, it was sick, you know, in like The Last of Us and all that. That's like one of my favorite like franchises, I guess. Favorite IPs and favorite team that worked on it. It's absolutely incredible. I'm trying to find something that pops out like, oh, hang on a minute. I don't think we've used that yet, you know? The hoo. Like, what am I meant to do with that? I feel like if I did this again, it would be... I get a lot more people, first of all, because it only took 2 seconds to record. But then imagine how much more work it would be. This is meant to just be a learning. It's my second library. The first one was like not a lot of processing, an ambience one. This one's going to be like a design section, and it's more like of a one-shot sort of loads of variations type of library. So yeah, this is like the step in. So it's a baby step. Don't judge me. Yeah, sounds good. Those sound good for someone who is in pain. We're going to take these. These are what we're going to do. First off, I'm going to put them in one. Oh, hang on a second. I need to just go to my blank slates. Yeah, so that I can, and then I'll just close the presets. We'll load it in here. I could do it with my shortcuts as well, but c'est la vie. Okay, let's go. Some of these are very good. I'm going to combine them. I need a shortcut for this. Combine files into a new file. Yep. And then I'm going to... and we'll put them in one. We're still in the main. Guess what? We're going to combine those as well. We want some good variation here. I wonder what the general workflow is with the combining of files, because it does save it to this location. And I have that. If I'm... boom, ba-da-dum. So these are the combined files. I haven't done a lot, as you can see. I'm just wondering about like moving them, you know? Yeah, I'm just wondering because it's going to mess everything up, right? But maybe I can put something in my SFX library. Or I don't know. I don't know if you can even tell like what ones you've used. Maybe I should like rename them when I use them. Don't know if I created that. I think I did, but I'll... yes, I did. Okay. Let's... mark this one up and we'll bring it over. Boom. And I'm going to go back straight away.
Do I smite?
Let's use this guy as the envelope, okay? So I'm going to put this in 5. I'm going to put it in 5 for a particular reason. Is that there is something in Radium called, in the global effects, called the quad mixer. The quad mixer is, this is not a tutorial, I have to remind myself. But basically, like you see, when I turn it on, it's down here in the bottom left. I don't know if you can see. But, okay, so when I go all the way up to the left, it's going to attenuate the volume so that the slot 1 is full volume and slot 2, 3, 4. This is slot 2, the far top right. Slot 3 is, I think, here. And then slot 4, actually, I think it's this one. And then slot 4 is this in the bottom right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. As far as I'm aware, it could be 3, 4, but that's irrelevant for now. We can find that out pretty simply. So I might use this to kind of alternate. So you know what? Let's leave it for now. We'll turn this off. But I do think it would be cool to alternate that using a generator, like randomization, so that it kind of flicks in and around the middle. I just wanted to have even more variations. I did this with wind not so long ago and it worked really, really well. Just creates a bit of movement in the sound. So, yeah, let's go back to... Oh, no, we want to pull this into slot 5. Yep, and we're going to use this as the... Hang on a second. I want to just dial in... Because I'm going to use this as a slot envelope. I'm going to use this because it's a quick thing. It's transient. Like, I'm going to use it to trigger or as the envelope and modulate the volume of the other stuff. Okay, just a sec. Am I here? You're with me? Yeah, okay. Let me just come here. Remove this region, and then I'll make that a region. This one seems fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Now we'll drag that back in. I'm on top of it today. I think the 6 in the morning thing was a little too early, but boy, oh boy, did I feel good that day. That was last Sunday. I did episode 2 at 6 in the morning, for anyone that doesn't know. How could you not know? Yeah, it was too early. I was like leaving everyone behind on one screen while I went to the other screen for like 20 minutes, you know. Okay, now I'm going to jinx myself. I'm going to do that. Touch wood. Genie Mac. Okay. Jeez, I haven't even had a coffee and I feel like energized, you know. I think it's because I'm juggling so much stuff. I'm like, I'll probably be really tired after this. Okay. So, envelope. So I want to maybe mute this for the moment. And then I want to use this envelope of slot 5. And the reason I'm using 5 is because of the quad mixer. And then I'm going to the master volume, put up the multiplier a bit. We'll just play with that a little bit. Now, also last week we did this also, the slot envelope of 5, and I actually used the high pass, low pass. So I think it will be the low pass that we will use, and I'll just turn this on. We'll see what happens. So we want it to be multiplied. But Put a glide on that. I think maybe I don't want it to ever go too low. Is it really quiet for you guys? I think it's quiet for me. Maybe I'm gonna turn it up a bit then. Oh, wow. There's some sort of artifacts happening when I'm kind of okay, I'm gonna turn myself up. I'm wondering why it goes so quiet. Like it's a bit. See, something's happening. Let me just look at the meters in. See, it is pretty quiet, so I don't want to boost it up and then. Ooh. What if I do no glide? Yeah. It's pretty cool. I mean, what if I then pitch this up so that it goes faster? It's nothing to do with the actual pitch because obviously we can't hear it, right? I don't know. But maybe if I come down again, I don't know, maybe. And put up the release. Just sounds like a mess. I'm gonna come back and why are you so quiet today? It wasn't quiet before, was it? Okay. Now that's just two sounds, and there's something good there. I don't know what it is, but we're going to go back to the main, and we'll continue looking down.
Ribbit.
I'm looking for some sort of pain, so maybe this will work. Okay, they're all kind of the same except for the last one, which I'll get rid of, which just goes. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pull that into 2. Back over to Radium. Then, okay, so let's just see what happens. Okay, the release is nice and high. Let's put the other. So I want to do similar stuff here where I do a master. And maybe this is dry, you know, like if it was dry, it would be like windy, right? Like coming out of your esophagus, if it was super dry, it'd be like a musical instrument, right? Like if you were looking down the belly of a beast. Poetic. I like it. Okay, cool. So let's do the volume. Let's also do the... I wonder, can you just copy that? Anyway, look, we're here now. So let's do the high pass as well, the low pass as well, and see what happens. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm going to put this up a bit, drag this. This one is weird when there's more than two. But maybe let's put some like varying pitch and stuff in here, which I should probably put in everything. I need to make a new, maybe I'll do that next time. I'll just make a new template. Like I have the blank slate now, but yeah, that's not that gripping to watch. But hey, nobody's watching anyway. So, okay, and maybe it will save me time throughout this stream. I'm going to do it. Okay, random semitones, random octave, we'll put that down, I don't want that. Then we'll do random sense, full, and then random attack, boom. And let's just see. Oh! This is pretty good. Something weird happening. I think the slot envelope controlling the low pass is making it sound a bit digital. Well, we can see if that's the case. I don't think it is. It's not the low pass. What the hell? It's like... Okay, there's something weird going on. It's a lot cooler, but I just don't know if it's like just way too... It's just this weird like thing going on that I don't like. I'm just a bit confused now about that. Like, what is that, like? I think I'm just maybe too low or something. It's just doing this weird thing. Okay, maybe let's come back over and try and find something that is a little bit expressive, and we'll just fill it into that slot and see. I just don't like that. It sounds weird. But it does sound dry. Let's go back again. Just one sec. I thought I limited this to only one voice. No, I didn't somehow. What? Maybe that's why? Okay, first of all, I need to recall, because you see this bit at the start. So I'm going to come back over here, come in, and just drag that forward a bit. Yep, and then bring that back over to 2. Software Radium, load that in the slot, and then let's see. Still there. Okay, what about if we put a little random start time? Just because I'm worried that it's only at the start. Random start, and then we skew it off a little bit. It's not only at the start. Okay, I like it. We're going to just go for some. I know it's only 2 sounds, but I like it. I just like it. Need to wait a bit more. I'm learning. I think I need to pull down the random semitones. Mess around a bit now. I think I have enough variations of that. Weird. Very weird. Gonna go down an octave, see what happens. It does sound dry. Like, imagine you could have like, I don't like that bit, man. It's annoying. I'm stopping there, okay? So, I don't like the bit there's like, you know, that kind of thing. Just doesn't sound right. But some of them sounded quite like, you know, if you had like if you were in like I don't know, like those dune, like massive worms, and you're in a tunnel, and it's like, if you had like debris, sand coming down as it goes like, it was very dry. So I do like that. But you know what? I want to mess around. I want to do this thing that I was talking about with the quad mixer. So how we do this is, and I'm sure there's more than one way to do it, but I think what we need to do is go a random emitter, random generator, okay? And then I think we need 2 of these, okay? So then we'll get another random generator. I guess we could just use 1, but maybe we'll use 2 just so that we have parameters. And then what I want to do is map these to macros, okay? So I'm going to map them to the macro let's use 4 and 5 just to separate them. 4 and macro 5. And these guys are down here, and you can see them kind of doing some crazy stuff, okay? Now I do want to just limit this to the middle. Actually, I could probably limit the Y a little bit up because we're only using 1 and 2. We might fill it out. Who knows? Okay. So now I need to map these guys to the quadrant mixer. So, okay, you can see it moving around there. It looks nice. And then I'm going to map this one to the quadrant mixer Y. And now we're going all over the place. Look at us. Okay. So I want to be up a bit more. Yeah, just between those two, I guess, right? Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. And then I want to maybe increase the hertz. And let's see what happens. We're just going to record on this, I think. I mean, I kind of want to add something else in, to be honest. Let's record, and then we'll add something in, okay? Need to wait a little bit more. Sounds like a helicopter. I'm purposely not putting like a glide on the quad mixer. Just because I think it creates more movement. But it's probably a bit weird at times. But I will put one on in a minute. Or in 30 seconds. I am getting some crackles here, but I think it might be a DSP thing. I hope you aren't getting them. If you are, then, you know, Leave a comment, I guess. All right, okay. So let's just increase the glide, but I do actually want to increase this XY a bit more. Like, it should really be kind of coming all the way over and all the way there. So let's just increase it. This is kind of cool. Little glide, just a little bit of glide. Okay, let's try that. It's just it's too much, isn't it? You know, it's like it just goes too much. But let's narrow it down a bit. I do want to keep it a little bit like. The only difference is now really that we have. Maybe I'll just increase it a little bit because I did like some of the effects it's having. Okay, so let's just record and go for it. I think we're too low. Need to wait a little bit, goddamn. I think I'm gonna stop here. It's just at 1 minute. Just gonna add some little bits. I think like I'm definitely gonna put some saturation to try and glue it together. I might even put some like flanges. No, the flange is bringing out that. You know what? Now is the time. I'm going to change. Let's change it. We're going to go for another little look through our library. Okay. We'll do this one. I think you need the end, really, don't you? No, maybe you don't. Okay, let's put this into 2. I'm going to save this just because it's good to have it. Doesn't waste anything. You know, it's just a text file, right? As far as I'm aware. It just directs it. Okay, so we'll call this CBH. I don't know what that sounds like, so I'm gonna call this episode 1 for now. Or episode. It's not episode 1. It's episode 3. Whoa! For now. Okay. Episode 3, and we'll just say 1. Okay, A. No, we'll call it A. Okay, we'll save that one, and then we will start messing around. Okay, I'm going to pull this into 2 and see what happens. I think that's coming from this guy here. Okay, and I come. I also want to change the inward as well. I just riffing with it. Well, actually, let me just. Okay, I'm kind of second guessing myself here, but I think maybe 2 is like maxi on this because. I'm not even sure what an just thinking about maybe like. Maybe we mess around with this guy here. And now we actually use a high pass. No, the opposite is what we want to do, man. Flip it. So now we're just flipping it so the envelope actually has a high pass on it so that it will open up the low bit and get that low oomph, you know. I do like this. It's a bit weird. I don't know if I like the male inward thing, even though it does have some expression in it. So I like this as well. So let's maybe just. I'm just taking sections. I don't know what it's going to be like, okay? We're going to put this into... Oh, God, I don't... Oh, my God. I kind of want to record this just in case and save it. Is that bad if I'm in Radium? Okay, we're going to do it. This is all just contributing to me doing more work. maybe it's going to be the best sound design, sound FX in the library. Probably not. No, this isn't working for me. So, I'm going to put it in. I'm going to do it. What was it again? It was the owl. Yep, it was the owl. Okay, we're going to go into 1 on this one. And then I'm back in Radium. Let's see what happens straight away. It's so quiet. I'm not sure what's happening, why it's so quiet. I don't get it. Let's get rid of this thing for a sec. I'm going to pull this down. I'm just going to... Oh, God. As soon as I put any animations, it just reduces my... Let's just put it down. It still works. Do I need to put some sort of limiter on here? Because it's just so quiet. It's like kind of weird, like a Jewish harp sound, like boing, boing, bro, like that. What's it being caused by? I don't get it. What the hell is going on? So you see here, like it's cutting itself off. I need to put a fade out. Okay, I need to get rid of this. Recall that sound. This one, if I swap over, you can see this one's just too short. I'm gonna pull it out. I'm pulling that one out as well. I'm also gonna just make some more. Like, this is ridiculous. Why don't I have any more? Let's pull that one in there, and then we'll use this one here. And then we're going to load it in. Back to Radium. Let's go. Ooh, that cup of coffee I said I didn't have sounds pretty nice now. One more little edit on this. I see that I didn't really get the start of that. So let's then bring it back. Okay. I'm a bit confused. Okay, this is not working. So what are we going to do? We're going to scrap it because it's garbage. So let's go and do something a little bit like simple, but should produce something cool. All I'm going to do is find kind of similar kind of growly sounds, and we are going to set up, actually, you know what? Well, basically we're going to set up like all these growl sounds, pitch them down, and then use the quad mixer to, mix in between. So right now I'm going to change this blank slate session. I'm going to add some randomization. So I use the top two to control the macros, which are for, it's for like release and attack. They're always the same on the thing. I got that from Tim Nielsen. Look at those tutorials. They're really worth it. Then, okay, let's do the annoying thing. Actually, you know what? I can do it here. Okay, so random start. Yes, I'm going to turn it off by default. And it's going to be in and around the same area, I guess. I don't know. No, we'll just turn it off by default. Then we're going to have, let's take away this for a sec because we're not using it at the moment. We're going to have random semis and random cents. Yep. Semis we're going to take right down. Cents we'll leave up because that's just one semitone, right? Then we want a random attack. I'm going to bring that right down. Then a random random direction, but we'll turn that off. Then I want we'll just leave this the way it is. Yeah, I think that's it, right? Because that's like basically the stuff that we do. So I'm going to copy, I'm going to paste, and then I need to delete these two at the top, and then copy, paste, Control Shift Alt V. Okay, Control Shift Alt V, 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 and if we need to go onto 6 and them, we will. I'm just going to run to the toilet, and I will be 5 minutes. See you in 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm back. What we were doing before, I'm going to swap back to Radium. We were basically just setting up these this blank slate. So I'm going to save that as the blank slate Radium. Then I'm going to, and I guess this will grow and grow. I said AAA, not because I'm working on AAA games, because I just wanted to be top of the list, right? And maybe that's why they started AAA. Maybe that's why. Okay. So let's get some growls. The idea is to just get 1, 2, 3, 4 growls. and kind of sync them up pitch wise so that they kind of work together, and then we will blend between them. So let's just say growl, and hopefully it doesn't just make like a complete, like, I don't know, garbage. Not really a growl. That's a growl. Okay, cool. We're not in the main window, so I'm just looking through. Just search for growls. That's definitely a growl, and when we pitch it down. Do you know what we could do though? Also, let's do the slamming door trick. So, okay, let's get the growls first. I think there's like a lion one that's a little bit better. Lion roar. Okay, we're coming back. So, boom. I think that's one. We'll put that into 1. Then we are going to get another one. Amazing. We're going to put this into... Except for the last one. I think the last one... Oh no, the last one's good. Then we'll put that into 2. Perfect. Then I'm going to... Nice. We'll put this into 3. And then... Okay, I think we'll put that into... And now remember, we have actually pitched all these down. So that's going to be a little bit annoying, but at least they're all pitched down the same amount. So yeah, it's not the worst. Okay, so then we'll put that into 4. And now what we have is something like... It's a mess. But it sounds good, actually. Well, it doesn't sound good, but you know what I mean. Okay, so now I'm going to go back, and I think this is going to be... Let's just see what we have in the creatures one, because if I can, I want to avoid using the other stuff. There's another earring. You hear at the start? Oh, hello. Let's try it in 5. Okay, and then we're going to go back to Radium. Now, what we need to do is set it up so that this guy here is the one. We only want one, I think. And then what we want to do is set it up so that this is the slot envelope. Oh, am I freezing? Don't freeze on me, please. Okay, perfect. So we're using the slot envelope of 5, and we're just going to start with the master volume. Okay. Now let's just do it. Let's try it also with the with some sort of parameter like the slot envelope of 5, and I'm just trying to think of like something. I don't necessarily want the pitch. The high pass was okay. Maybe we can give that another go. The low pass. We'll turn it on and just see what happens. Yes, we need to multiply it. And then Okay, it's kind of cool, kind of working. I'm going to put the fades up on this. Put the fades up. Oh yeah, and then I will just copy this. So it should be Control C. Am I right? Yep. And then Control V. Control V. And then I don't really want to do it here because I need these two macros. Maybe I should put those macros on something else. So if I copy that and then come down to 8 and say paste parameters into the slot, then delete these guys. This is just a way for me to, these guys will never move and they only have to be on one thing. So now I can actually just copy this and paste it here and we should have the same effect. This is pretty cool. So now I want to do my quadrant mixer thing. So I believe these guys are not mapped anymore. So I want to map it to the quadrant mixer X and map this to the quadrant mixer Y, right? The same as the last time. Turn it on and then now here in the 8th one, which we're just using because we're rarely going to put in 8 sounds, kind of, you know. So, okay, then we want to put on a random generator. I believe there's probably a few ways of doing this. You could use like an LFO if you wanted it to be like a repeated behavior, but I kind of wanted to randomly do it. And then we will use macro. I think this is a workaround. I don't think you can actually just do this with I don't know, like modulation. I think, well, this is the way Tim Nielsen was showing me how to do it. He's not showing me directly, but showing people. Okay. Right, let's just see. Let's maybe get this up again. Are you with me? You are. Let's increase the hertz like crazy so it just goes everywhere. It is kind of crazy. Like, I don't know if it's really the best. Maybe I'll come up a bit. See, it's funny because the lower you go, then the more time you have to actually have the movement, you know? Because this is obviously independent of the actual time of the, yeah. Now, like, is this, like, working? Like, what happens if I... Okay, well, I mean, it's kind of difficult to tell because, you know, it's not like just a massively long thing. And then maybe in the 5 I can pitch this up so it goes a bit faster. something weird going on. It's a bit weird. It's not really working the way I wanted it to, but it's definitely interesting, you know? I think maybe I'll just like go to the 8th one again. The only problem is it's all the way fucking down here, isn't it? Excuse me, that's rude. Okay, I'm going to decrease the glide. Increase that just to make it crazy. It's almost so much flicking around that it's like, and the glide between it. I'm gonna put a bass enhancer on this thing. Put up the release. Put up the attack a little bit. Right, now we're kind of getting something, but it's a little bit like too... I'm just trying to make it bigger now. It's huge, bro. Okay, I'm just gonna go for one of these. It's a lot of movement, so maybe I'll give myself a signal when I'm editing it. Just go. Just so that I know, okay, that's something weird. Weird, actually. Let's go here, turn this. That's so stupid. Okay, let's put the glide up and see what happens. No, I want the glide, but I just want it to be like... It's just too much movement there, isn't it? It's a bit weird now. Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording. Okay, so during that I was kind of messing around, just like mixing stuff. Obviously they're all like just pushed up so hard, but it makes them sound big, so I don't really mind that too much. But this one's a bit weird, like. Maybe I need to just change this one. Let's go back to the main. Let's just throw that in, I guess, right? And just see what happens. Now we're going back to Radium and we'll just see. It's this one. The line snarl doesn't work. Back to main. Let's try and find a different one. I like that one. I think we might have already used it. Rawr. No, we didn't. I don't think. Cat growl 2. This is the... Let's just put in cat growl. Cat growl 2. No, we didn't. So let's put this in instead of 2 because we're having some weird behavior there. Back to Radium. Now let's see. Okay, I just have to call that back. Make the regions. I'll swap you guys with me. And then back across to Radium. Load it in. Okay, I think it's kind of weird now. We just put some funky stuff on it now and see what happens. I like the shifter. The transient section. Let's just see what happens. Ugh. I don't think it's necessary. We're kind of sounding like something, but there's some sort of like tube going to, like a windy sort of sound. I think it's that one. I just don't. Something's going on here where it's like it doesn't sound good. So like a bottle filling up. Is this? What if I did like the pitch over time here? Because I feel like that's what it is, right? And the time is going to be like 2 seconds. Not even. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. I'm going to record it. I'm going to record it. all sound the same. Something in the pitch there. Peas. Hang on, I was soloing. Oh, God. I was soloing the whole time. I'm going to mute this one, man. It's just a load of wash. That's what that is. Look, it was interesting, an interesting way of trying it out. We will save it just so that we have it. Save as, we'll call it CBH episode 3. And we'll call it Quadrant Mixer Auto. Okay, cool. And now I'm going to go back to the blank slate because, well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just throw in some different sounds in here and we'll see what we get. Going to bring you guys back over to the main. We're going to slip. We're going to put in, excuse me, I'm drawing a blank here on my shortcuts. Okay, I'm going to combine those guys. View, combine. Yep, we'll combine them all. Put them into a yoke here. Drag this a little bit. And then we're going to put them into one. Amazing. We're going to just kind of like mess around here a little bit because it's going to sound so different. Like if we just come over, I imagine it's going to sound different. I don't know. It's kind of cool. And that doesn't need to be there. You know what I mean? It's not doing anything. That's pretty cool. This is incredibly low. Okay, next one that's leaving is 4. We'll go back over here. Let's put this one in as well because it's kind of cool. It's like kind of zombie-ish. All right, let's see. Just trying to get them all in the same range. Just to maybe the bass enhancer, get rid of it. And I don't want a low pass. I want a high pass. No, I don't even want that at all. Yeah. I do want the low pass, right? Okay, you need. It's all very MIDI. It's all very like together. So I don't know if it's usable. But maybe we could keep going on it, mess around. We're still going with the gorilla. But maybe we can go with something else. Back over. Here we go. Oh, you're in the main already. My bad. What if we use the zombie thing that we actually have in this? Shut up, Doug. Yeah, this is gonna work. Okay, let's go to 5 with this one. We are there. I'm gonna swap over. Back to 5. Okay, and then I think we can unmute this even. Ooh. What the hell's going on? I must have been down so many. Okay. Okay, we'll bring this down a bit. I'm gonna recall this, and I just want to add some tail on the end. So I could do it easy, but there's some bits that overlap others. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Remove that one. Stop playing, please, and then adjust the tail. We're just gonna add a bit more on the tail. Then maybe not that much, because now we're coming into the other ones here. And then delete these. Delete all of them. Yep. And then delete that one. And we should be good here now. If I just go to bring it back to radium. Bringing you up to 2 voices. My elbow, man. I need elbow pads while I'm here. Okay. I'm just trying to make it so that it's kind of just... That sounds cool to me. I'm going to record. Okay. Because we're using the quad mixer, it's gonna go all over the place. You can see here, a really dynamic mix. Now I can hear that there's a high how in the background, which must mean the pitch is off on this. I don't like the lines now. Let's get something else. We're pulling over across. It's too like shh, so it has kind of like this white noise in it. Lion snarl. No, I don't want the lion snarl. What am I doing? I do like this one though. I know we always use it, but it's just good. It's just good. We're bringing it in. We're bringing it in. That's nothing else. Nothing else to say about it. Boom. Don't like that either. Too much breath. Ah, this will be good. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll bring that over. Let's go. Let's record. This is nice. Now there's a weird shh. Why is that happening? I think it's that one. We're coming back across. Oh, hello. We're in. Just sounds funky, doesn't it? Ooh wee. That sounds like the clickers, right? From The Last of Us. It's not like a... It's like a vibrating thing. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's get this. Hang on, I'm soloed. I'm still gonna get some of these because they sound good. Weird thing happening though. I hope that doesn't affect us too much. Recording, you know. I think there's a bell. Put the attack up of everything else except for this one. I think that's gonna work. I'm still recording, but I'm going to change now. Just sounds good, right? I think it's good to do it with no reverb as well. I come up and down the octave range. Something weird. I'm like, doing. The pig is a bit high there. Yeah, I think that's me done for that one. I'm going to save that one. We'll call that one CBH episode 3. And we'll call that one Massive Zombie. Super massive zombie. It's nice to have the no reverb because, for obvious reasons, right? And you kind of get to listen to the tail as it is, not just like, you know, there might be a kind of a stop, but it's kind of, the reverb's very forgiving. But at least this way we kind of know, kind of confidence monitoring in a way. Okay, let's crack on, I guess. Let me just see. Just 1 secundo. Just gonna see if it's a natural time for a break or not. If it's a natural time. What are we on here? Yeah, I think let's take a break. So I guess the main kind of thing that we will be doing when we come back is just more of this, more trying to come up with kind of funky ways to manipulate these sounds that we have. And yeah, we'll just try our best to try and come up with some new presets and some good designed stuff. I don't have any plans, so we'll just figure it out. I do like this quad mixer thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to be, I don't know, something that I can use on this particular sound. I think it's really useful for, or set of sounds. I think it's really useful for like wind and stuff like that, you know, and maybe like rain and bringing like kind of static sounds, more movement. But why not? Movement's good, right? So, okay, guys, rock and roll. I'll be back in 5 or so minutes. I'm just going to make a cup of tea and have a little stretch-a-rooney. See you in a bit. Okay, so I guess let's crack on. I might do one or two more. I didn't realize how long we had been streaming for. I guess I just got lost in the whole thing, which is great. This is exactly what I wanted. So yeah, let's crack on. Let's do something. Okay, so I'm going to just pull you back into the main. As you can see from the Radium, we got basically nothing. I just reloaded up the blank slate, and we're gonna just kind of have a look through and see what's up. I don't really know what I'm gonna do now. I'm kind of a bit, yeah. The last one was really nice though. I really liked that. I mean, let's pull it up just so that we have it. We're still in Radium, presets, episode 3, quadrant mixer, massive zombie, I believe it was. And then, yeah, I like that one. Let's put some, now let's just go again from scratch so that we can kind of learn a little bit more. So, put the release up a little bit because I know I'm going to want that. Come back over to the main sound window miner. Soundminer window. I think I can hear the background. Like, we actually recorded them right here, and I think I can hear the the road in that long one. Obviously, I didn't want to chop it up too much. And maybe that's the reason that we're getting those shh when we slow it all the way down. Because it's not an extensive cleanup job, you know. I wanted it to be a little, well, it's not that I wanted it to have the shh. I just didn't want to like completely RX the hell out of it, especially when there's frequencies we want from in the ranges that we can't hear, you know. So yeah, okay. I probably did clear up a little bit of that as well. I mean, obviously I tried not to, but
Meh. Meh.
old pig stunts. Okay, I'm gonna chop this into loads of little bits. So let's get rid of, remove all regions. I'm gonna chop it like that. There. You with me? You are with me. Just completely taking loads of random bits. I'm trying to kind of get them to fall on a kind of low volume. Okay, if that makes any sense. Okay, let's put these into one. Actually, I want to just change the pitch. Put up the fade. I'm going to bring you guys with me over here. Just a little fade though. Okay, we're going to do something similar. I'm going to get the Let's use the quack. We're gonna pitch it up though.
Quack.
Okay.
Quack.
We'll put that into 5. Oh, excusez-moi. This is just a duck quacking sound. It's not really got a lot of use, I don't think. I will put it in there, but yeah, I haven't been able to use it. Maybe you guys will. I'm sure you will if you feel like it. Okay, then let's load this in. That actually sounds pretty cool. So what I want to do is I want to mute this, and then I want to come back to here, and I want to use the slot envelope again. One trick pony. If you guys have any other ways and you're listening to this in the middle of this 3-hour stream, just for some reason, maybe leave a comment. Say what you think, how you think I could go about making creature sounds differently from the way I'm doing, using the envelope and kind of, you know, figuring it out that way. I'd be interested to hear. It's kind of cool. Let's put something else in there. Back over to main window.
Ribbit.
Oh, hang on a second. Never mind. We'll just leave it on. I think I brought the quack over really high pitched.
Wrangle. Wrangle.
Let's put it into 2. Let's do it. And I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste, but then I need to get rid of these 2 here. Gonna go to global. I'm gonna slam a limiter on that there because it's a bit quiet. I think it is actually something to do with the envelope, maybe, that makes it go like if it's like very fast. I think maybe the cat's just the wrong thing. Alright, let's see what you can do, Mr. Siegel. It's kind of like a real playful sort of a attitude now. because I really have no kind of idea. Whoo! Put a tiny little delay on it. I don't think I can hear that low end in my headphones, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if I really like anything in here, to be honest. I think I might just record some of this. Let's just pitch this one down. I think these will be good to use like in your own layers, which is maybe something I should have considered, right? Okay. That's nice. I like it. I'm going to clear this slot, and then I'm going to just save that one. Why not? I will save it. Not always. I missed one, I think, today. All of a sudden, I'm putting in this episode thing, which isn't in any of the other ones, which peeves me off, but whatever. We'll just call this like a glottal creature source. Okay, and then we come back here, load up this, back to basics. I actually like if I copy. Nah, let's just leave it like that. Okay, cool. Back to. Oh man, you guys are in the main window. I'm sorry about that. But I can show you guys if you want. What was it called? Glottal creature source. Yes, nothing crazy to be honest. It's pretty, yeah, self-explanatory. I basically just muted this one. Actually, we can kind of delete that. There's nothing on this one. It's just using quack from the duck. Yeah, so we just bounced some of that. So back to basics. I think I'm going to do one more because I feel like I've been streaming for a while, and I think maybe Kathy will probably be home. My girlfriend will probably be home soon. So I don't want to take over the flat because I'm just in the corner of my sitting room here, which I've commandeered to be my office. Back to main. All of a sudden, I'm noticing that like I can hear a lot of the room. Like there's a lot of room in these recordings, and I did not think that at all when I was recording it. So I think maybe, yeah, that's something else to take away as well. Like there. There's so much room in that. Okay. Let's do purrs, okay? This is the last one, I think. We'll just put in purr in case there's more. Okay, we're gonna combine these. Great, and then just want to make sure. Just want to come over here and make sure that it's not starting at the start, because for some reason a lot of them do that. Okay, let's drag this into one, and then let's find. Well, let's just go straight to Radium. I'm gonna come back up. I don't like that one. The fourth one. Remove that one, bring it back to one. Let's play. Back to Radium with me. It's nice, very extremely breathy. Let's see what happens when I calm down even more. And what if? Do some crazy. Having a fun little mess around here. Kind of sounds like, you know, like a branding sort of like, you know, your logo comes in like, you know, that kind of thing. Like Miramax or something like that, but not Miramax. It kind of does sound like a digital creature. Let's put something like really natural in with this and just see, not natural, but like something that sounds really nice pitched down. And then we'll mess around and see if they can, I don't know, be combined. So I'm just gonna come back in. These snorts sound good, right? Yeah, they sound nice. Let's do those. You can even hear the room in that. Remove that region, bring this one here, then bring that one. Okay, let's bring this to 2. And then have a little listen. What happens if I do crazy granular synths? Copy all parameters, paste all parameters. It's gonna have the same thing there, and then I just delete these 2 here. Don't know what's gonna happen. What has just happened? I don't know, but I'm gonna record it while it's here. Wait more. God damn it. Okay, that sounds okay to me. I'm just gonna save that one so that we have it. If it's not gonna work just like that, it might be a good jumping off point. Save as ribbity-doo CBH. I'm gonna say like horse granular thing. No things. Horse granular monster breath. Okay, and now let's just mess around even more with this. I'm just going to like the pitch or something, and or yeah, like I'll modulate with the LFO, the pitch. LFO1, let's do the pitch, and let's just like choop. But I don't want to do this. Maybe I want to do it on the other one. We will put on yeah, let's go for pitch. And now I'm just gonna I don't know what's happening. I think I've broken it. Okay, listen. I think I'm coming to the end. It's always good to end on a high, but that one was pretty. I mean, it's not that bad. Anyway. Listen, thank you guys so much for, if you're watching this, that's amazing. If not, that's fine as well, Thank you as well. No, listen, like it's been great to do this type of stuff. I don't know if I'll do any other ones because, like I said, just time. But I will definitely do this again. I really enjoyed the process. So yeah, definitely keep your eyes and ears peeled for the library. It's gonna have potentially new artwork, new sounds. Yeah, and it's gonna be cheap as well because I did it for learning purposes primarily. So yeah, pay attention. It's gonna come out. You could pick it up. I might put some free sounds in the SFX giveaway, the SFX swaps, and stuff like that. And if you have any tips, maybe you're a sound designer and you see what I'm doing, that'd be so cool to hear about those. And even if you're not a sound designer and you think, oh, you know what, you almost had something there, or you really liked one sound, it'd be cool to hear about that stuff. Yeah. All right, guys, listen, kick ass. Have a great weekend. It's Saturday now, Saturday the 2nd of March. So yeah, kick ass. Thanks again, guys. Bye bye. Rock and roll.